Good everybody, what's up? Robett Hollis here. I got hit up today on LinkedIn, and basically someone asked a random question. They said, hey Robett, what are the top 3 things that you are the most uncomfortable about? Basically kind of roadblocks and shit that you'll be going through, and how you sort of deal with them to overcome them when you try to get things done. And it's been a really interesting question because all day I've been actually thinking about it, and I've been trying to figure out what am I really uncomfortable with. And there's not actually many things. I get uncomfortable for other people in their situations. Like, let's say hypothetically, I know something that they don't know, or that they don't know that I know, or whatever it is. And so I get uncomfortable for situations that other people put themselves in, because I like to play the long game, and sort of you can kind of see things rolling out depending on how people react and talk and stuff. So I get uncomfortable for others, but myself, I don't really get uncomfortable about pretty much anything. I think, I'm 30 now, and I feel pretty comfortable about who I am, what I represent, what I'm about, what my story is, the authenticity of what I've done to get me to where I am, and like what I believe and why I believe it, and not being afraid to be able to talk about it. Whether you, like, perfect example, if I'm going to say something online, I'll say it as me. I'm not going to hide behind some troll profile, whatever. So I think I'm extremely comfortable with it, so I don't get caught up in that. But in terms of roadblocks, so I guess in that stuff, maybe it's just a bit more self-awareness of myself, or just being confident with who I am and what I'm about and what I represent, and kind of the bigger why of what I'm doing. So I don't actually get uncomfortable with pretty much anything, except like maybe in the kitchen, because I can't cook for shit, and it's like I will have a breakdown trying to cook a meal in the kitchen. It's that bad. But in terms of roadblocks and stuff, I think that what I'll do is I'll get in like a bit of a zone where I know if it's going to be game time, so I'll basically clear everything off my desk. I clear out the whiteboard. I've got like my working moleskin. I'll have my headphones on, and all I'll be doing is listening to music and just getting ready to get at it. I just come up with a clear plan and system. I'll either listen to some like gangster hip hop shit, or some EDM, or just whatever just gets me kind of in the zone. Spotify has been bloody great for that, actually. And then literally I'll just be in the focus and zone everything else out, lock the doors, and just basically get at it. I'll get into things like that, whether if I get overdone with emails and stuff, I'll just full focus in and go 120%. And I think that's what you kind of need to do. So what am I uncomfortable about? Pretty much not much, but I do get uncomfortable for others or situations that I can see them being in, but me personally, no. And roadblocks, I basically just fight fire with fire and just try and get at it and go 120% without even flinching or fearing. Because at the end of the day, like, as I've said before, action sports world, you break your neck, your back, and in business world, you can feel awkward if you have a hard conversation or whatever, but there's so much more positive that can come from just being confident enough to get out there and do what you do and being confident with it. So Nick, thanks for the question. It was pretty really appreciate it, and personally, I'm just quite honoured that you reached out to ask. So I hope that can help. If I can help anyone else, just holler, and happy to help. Talk soon. Bye.